This might be my last stream. Welcome to another episode of PocketBased, guys. In this episode, we're trying out a crazy idea of paying BTC in Kingdom. We also take a look at a particular anomaly in a YouTube channel that inspired the BTC experiment, and we reorganize OBS a little bit. So welcome to PocketBased. PocketBased is the premier dev channel for all things PocketBase and PocketHost, and kind of PocketPages too. People call me Cap. I'm the creator of PocketHost and PocketPages. They're both open source projects. I made PocketHost so that I didn't have to deploy PocketBase instances every time I wanted to start a new project. And I made PocketPages so that I could use an ultra-modern web stack powered by server-side pages. We're working on a real-time game named Kingdom that uses PocketBase, PocketHost, and PocketPages, the HAP stack, HTML, Alpine.js, and PocketPages. You can playtest Kingdom with me live on Twitch as we build it and contribute to the GitHub repo. All the links are in the description. We've also got a Discord community, more than 1,500 members, so stop on by. We'll make you feel right at home. Finally, PocketHost is open source, but the hosting service is not free. Lifetime subs are still available, and if you do that, you can get exclusive content on this channel as well. So the goal is to provide a very affordable Pocket-based hosting service for you so that you don't have to mess with back-end stuff and can get right to programming your apps. All right, let's dive in. I want to talk about this breakaway success video here, Viewer Challenge Hack for Coins. It has no comments other than the one I created, but within 3 hours, it got 250 views. That is a 30x signal over any other video I've posted. And it has 7 likes and only 1 dislike. Yesterday it had 4 up, 4 down. And I was confused because I thought, well, maybe the algorithm presented it to people who were looking to hack crypto coins or something like that. 97% of the people who watched it are not subscribed to the channel. We did pick up 1 subscriber from it. Over half the people chose to view it. It came right from their shorts feed. Look at the difference in this pattern. This one is a slow build and this one is a spike. So what are the possibilities for why this has been presented and engaged so well with users? I think there's a signal and I want to figure out what it is. I was asking Shiny Nachos last night too. I made him stay up at like 11 o'clock at night to help me hypothesize about what was going on here. Maybe YouTube presented it to people who are into crypto because it says coin challenge. That was my working hypothesis last night because it had 4 up and 4 down likes, which I thought meant people viewing it weren't seeing what they expected to see, so much so that they were disliking it. But still a signal. But now with 7 up and only 1 down, it seems like either the algorithm has figured out better how to match it to people, but there's something going on with this video. It was put into rotation for some reason, and I don't think it's the content of the video, not at first. I think there's something about maybe just the title that got it put into early rotation. So I want to do an experiment today where I post another few shorts where the content is more aligned with the title of the video, and I want to see how those perform. So one I want to do is called Hack Crypto. So I'm going to do Viewer Challenge Hack Crypto in this game. The other one is Viewer Challenge Hack Kingdom Coins in this game. And another one is just Hack Coins in this game. I want to see if adding the word game changes anything. I'm going to make these shorts. Let's see. I think we're going to make a couple branches here. So one is going to be called Feature BTC Payout. And in this one, I'm going to say down here at the bottom, Progressive BTC Payout. Okay, now I'm going to say how it works. So I want it to get progressively more difficult. So the idea is hide a coin in the square somewhere. How it works. We hid some BTC in one of the, if you can find it. So we're going to put something like this down at the bottom. All right, now we'll spruce this up a little bit. We'll put this in a hero probably. Well, now I'm trying to figure out, okay, what would be a fun way to do this? If you can find a cell with some Bitcoin in it, should it tell you it found it? And then you have to defend it for the whole game? That would be really fun. That would be super fun. Then somebody's guaranteed to be a winner. So here are the rules. I want the current payout to be more like $5. How it works. We hid BTC in one of the cells. If you can find it and defend the cell from other players, you win the pot. This is putting a smile on my face because it does make fun. I mean, let's try to implement this though. All right, look what we've done here. We grab the room public and then we have room private, and we're returning the public and private from this get current room state. When we set the current room state, we're just setting the public, and we're going to call this get room state. We're going to rename these a little bit, okay? Then going back to the join code, come on, Cloud, you were supposed to know this already. Get room state, set public room state. Okay, now it's caught on. So the room state says get room state. Yeah, I think we probably should name these public state and private state because these are, I don't know if public and private are reserved keywords in EJS. Let's fix all these, let Cloud fix all this for us. And this just returns public state. Let's see if this little refactoring has worked. If it did work, everything should still be functioning normally. So let's go in here, find record by data and its room, and then the room ID, just like that, to remain API compatible. Okay, let's see if this is working on my phone still. Yes, it is. Okay, good. We've got our real time back. Everything's good here. So let's take a quick peek at everything we just changed because a lot changed here. We've changed the join code only a little bit. We refactored it here so that we get a public and private state out of get room state. Now it's referring to all the public state and returning public state. Inside login, we just changed it to refer to public state instead, no problem. And then inside room.js, this is the one that really changed, where now we're fetching the public information, the private room information, and we are parsing out the public and private state and returning them as public state, private state. We also updated our types so that we know what's in the private state. We made some migrations and we added our BTC call to action down here. So let's whip this and continue on. I want to make it so the player who finds the BTC knows that they have found the cell with the BTC in it. Let's do a quick review here. When we join a cell, if that cell has the prize, we mark that cell as having the prize when we return the public data to the user who joined the cell. Other users don't get to see that. When somebody joins the room and they are occupying a cell that has a prize, that cell will be marked as having the prize. And finally, anytime the room state updates on the front end, we iterate through to see if any of the cells contain prizes. If they do, we set the prize index so that the player knows that they found the prize. Let's whip this. There's one part that's missing from this, and that is the real-time updates. If you tap on a cell that has the prize in it. So let's set up this scenario here. We're going to remove ourselves from grid cell number 1. We know that that is the cell that has the prize. Now, it says that the prize is not there. If we click on it, it joins, and that's fine. But where's the prize? I found a happy accident, which is if I go into the data and I remove a player from a cell in real time, not that this would ever really happen. Right now, the player is in the cell with the BTC. When I hit save changes, because that knowledge is only stored client side, the player sees the cell still marked with the BTC. Now, this is interesting because it means that they've discovered it, and if they get knocked out of that cell, they still have the highlight. But if they refresh the page, it goes away. I actually kind of like that feature because it gives people a reason to stay on the page and keep playing. And I think because we're talking about crypto here, I'm going to rename this thing to moves, and health doesn't really mean anything anymore. So see, that's going to be simpler. 8 moves remaining. I can go tap, 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 tap. Now I have 0 moves remaining, right? That's cool because, yeah, he's in a very fortified position for this round. Now, when the round starts over, he better occupy these squares quick so that he can defend that BTC. Yeah, all it would take is a team of, there is a flaw in this game, which is if I give you 100 moves, you can fill up the whole grid and keep it occupied and automatically win the BTC. But I can adjust the moves. I could take it down to, say, 10 moves, and you all your friends could try to protect the BTC by collaborating with each other. You could get with a group of 20 friends and occupy the cells all around the BTC and split it up between you if you guys wanted to do that. You could team. I like this, guys. This is putting a smile on my face. It's bringing joy to my life. Let's quickly review the changes we made. In the join page, we fixed a little bug where the prize state was getting saved to the database, and of course we don't want that. And in the front end, we refactored a little bit this function called normalize room state, which sets each cell to defaults. And we also changed from coins to rooms remaining, and we removed health because it's obvious from the board state what your health is. So let's whip this. The final thing I want to do before launch our experiment, end of round calculation. I found a crypto game because I made it. In this game, you select and defend cells from other players, and if you select the cell that has the crypto amount shown at the bottom will be sent to your wallet if you can end the game occupying that cell. Fortify your position in the cell to stay strong so nobody can take it away from you. But it's not that easy because the players around you are doing the same thing. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'm stopping the stream. See you tomorrow.